For the past 2 decades, Ghana has enjoyed increasingly stable and deepening democratic governance. 5 successful elections in 1992, 1996, 2000, 2004 and 2008, 2 of which saw the peaceful transition of power from one political party to another, have consolidated inclusive governance and strengthened the effectiveness of key national institutions such as the Electoral Commission, the National Peace Council, the National Media Commission, and the National Commission for Civic Education.
Elections are a critical part of development, we believe. And as a development program, we have to pay attention to elections from a number of perspectives. We need to ensure, from the governance perspective, that elections are well run, that elections have integrity. That's good for development as a general matter, but we also would like to see elections be peaceful, because violent elections, as we've seen in many countries, actually sets the development agenda backwards.
Ghana has gone through a series of elections, and most of them have been quite successful. But with the relative tension that was associated with the election, that's 2008, there was a need for us to be able to support this process in order to build confidence in the electorate, in the system, as well as promote transparency among the voting public.
Peace generally and peaceful elections in particular is good for development. Peace after elections in Ghana has enhanced investor confidence for positive growth. To sustain this achievement and to continue to build a solid foundation for the nation's development, the United Nations Development Programme (UNDP) supported projects that focused on stakeholder confidence building and facilitated collaborative relationships between the Electoral Commission and other key stakeholders such as the National Peace Council.
So long as we belong to different political parties, so long as we are one people, but our oneness finds expression in diversity in terms of ethnicity, and we are competing for development in our various areas, there is bound to be conflict. Conflict itself is not something that is bad. But if conflict is not managed well, it can degenerate into violence. So we need to manage our diversity, political diversity, ethnic diversity, religious diversity, in such a way that it does not degenerate into violence.
Ghana did itself proud by managing through a partnership that I think was very rich across all the sectors, the parties, state institutions, development partners, civil society in particular has played a very vibrant role in sending messages that calm tensions down.
UNDP's electoral assistance efforts took place in the context of approval from its headquarters for a specific strategic goal: establishing of a small project focusing on stakeholder confidence building and facilitation of collaborative relationships between the Electoral Commission and its potential civil society partners. To this effect, UNDP supported the recruitment of an international consultant to help the EC in the biometric registration process, trained EC staff, police personnel, journalists and traditional rulers, and supported the provision of SMS telephony registration verification facility. In essence, UNDP Ghana's support to the election 2012 did strategically contribute to both stakeholder confidence and collaboration.
The UNDP has partnered the Commission since inception in 1992. It has provided technical assistance whenever the Commission has needed it for many of the reforms it's done for the electoral process. It has also provided support so that we build capacity in the Commission. The UNDP in Ghana has also taken many of the lessons we've learned here, the good things we've done here, and they've shared with other sister countries. So our partnership goes a long way mutually beneficial.
Dispute over election results have threatened to derail past elections in Ghana. Thus, to promote political party confidence in the results, UNDP facilitated the Joint Parties Election Results Monitoring Project (JPERM). The JPERM project provided the platform for 5 of the political parties contesting the 2012 presidential race: NDC, MPP, CPP, PNC and PPP, to compare polling station and constituency results they received from their polling agents and also to identify differences in the results. This was done to increase political party confidence in the results and to reduce tension that might otherwise lead to electoral violence.
UNDP has a long-standing relationship with the Electoral Commission as far as support for elections concerned. Arising out of issues in IPAC has been trusting electoral results that are declared by Electoral Commission, because that has been a sore point in this country for some time now. We have been fortunate enough that election results has not led to degeneration of law and order to this country. But in 2008, everybody who was in this country knew that we were nearly there. In 2012, we were nearly there, but just because we had confidence in the system. So what should improve the confidence in the election results transmission and collation is what brought us together under UNDP.
The political parties are really much interested in what happens within the Electoral Commission rather than what happens in JPERM. But JPERM will have been a very, very good area that we can also use to resolve our problems, especially in terms of resource transmission system. It's a very, very important area that is affecting all the political parties.
The Joint Parties Election Results Monitoring Project, Platform 1, involves receiving of results and comparing of results. The Joint Parties Elections Results Monitoring Project, Platform 2, involves engaging issues of disputes and mutually satisfactory settlement.
After 8 months of the Supreme Court hearing of the election petition, majority of the justices have upheld the results of the 2012 elections, and it has been accepted by all Ghanaians. As we look forward to yet another election, the generally stable and peaceful atmosphere which prevails in the country provides an opportunity to focus on the implementation of the appropriate policies that are required for accelerated growth of the economy and the creation of quality jobs.